Welcome back to the show Life Starts Now, where we commit to being transparent about the transition into adulthood and some of the exciting yet challenging things that it brings. We apologize that this episode is not up on Monday, and that is for a special reason. Why don't you tell everybody?
So yesterday was our 2-year anniversary. Woo-hoo.
What? Party?
Sounds like nothing when you have grandparents that have been married for, 50 years.
Yeah, which 2 years actually feels like a long time in a good way.
Yeah, in a good way. I mean, it is still surprising that it's been 2 years already because it kind of feels like yesterday.
I know, it does. It really does feel like yesterday. But today we're changing it up a little bit. We spent a lot of time with each other yesterday, and I couldn't get it uploaded. So today the episode is going to be a little bit more about what we have, the top 10 things that we've enjoyed about being married so far in the 2 years that we've been married.
Mm-hmm.
And so what we did was we changed it up, and I chose 5 myself, and Kate chose the other 5, and we didn't show each other. Well, we see it now because we're reading it off, but we didn't tell each other what our favorite parts about marriage was. We wanted to see if we were close and or matched up in some of our things.
We kind of wanted to do it in private and then compare our lists a little bit. And it is kind of funny how similar they are.
Yeah, they're pretty similar. So,
well, that's good though. I mean, I guess we both enjoy the
No, yeah, I agree.
similar things.
We probably both enjoy them because we've done them because we've enjoyed them together. Does that make sense?
I think I'm following. Not 100% sure, but
okay. I'm going to share my 5 and then talk a little bit about the 5, and then you're going to share your 5.
Perfect.
And for those of you who aren't married, this is what you have to look forward to, I guess.
And it is hard to limit it to 5. I mean, the 5 took me literally 2 minutes to write.
Yeah, we don't want to sit here all day and just talk about what you love about being married. So.
Yeah, and that's the other thing too is obviously no marriage is perfect, and we've had our struggles and problems, but we wanted to celebrate today some of the fun and exciting things that marriage brings. So
yeah, another day when we're not having a good day, we can do the top 10 things we hate about marriage. So
no,
okay,
but we could do struggles.
Yeah, there's nothing that I hate about marriage. Yeah. Wink, wink.
Jeez.
All right, I'm going to share mine quick, and then you're going to share yours. And just
right.
notice, keep an ear out for the similarities of some of the things that we chose. Mm-hmm. So one, kind of has to do with what we're doing with this show, is the sharing of financial goals. That was a really big thing for me that I enjoy.
Which is crazy.
Which is very crazy. I was just going to say that because I was not on the same page starting off. And if I wasn't married, I definitely would be in quite a bit of debt with some camera equipment, and I'd probably be living in a nicer place. And actually, I probably wouldn't be living in a nicer place since it'd be just me. But I'd have just a straight up studio with some sweet stuff. And I'd probably take out some credit card debt for that. So that's really...
AKA he's glad he has me.
Yes. This is kind of why I really enjoy it, because we've gotten on the same page and we've really seen how it's changed our marriage. And I'm just really excited for the future, what the future holds that way. And being able to share that with family, friends, and most importantly, our children themselves. Mm-hmm. So we want to set them up for success. And it's really been fun lately that we've been able to do that. So number 2, I have a permanent adventure buddy. And she really can't say no. So that has to do with vacations. But another thing that I really enjoy is I can just kind of take her out whenever I see a cool sunset. I'm not big planner, and so I'll look outside and say, hey, get something on now. Let's go. We got a sunset. Let's go hit up a shoot in 10 minutes. We'll just walk there. So that is really sweet. I get to practice a lot of my photography and stuff on her because she's always there for me. And 2, we're taking a trip to New Zealand. So she's going to be my adventure buddy for 3 weeks straight.
Woo-woo.
She's going to be my model, whatever, anything. And I really enjoy just doing adventures with you. So
Me too. That's one of my fave parts. And we're both very like adventure oriented.
Yeah.
Kind of like down to do fun things and be spontaneous, not necessarily have to have a plan.
Yeah, definitely.
But I'm glad we're both like that.
Yeah, me too.
It makes it a lot of fun.
It does. And number 3 for me is constantly learning new things about each other. I like that. You're going to learn, and I'm going to continue to learn about you, especially when we have kids and how you parent them versus my parenting things. And so there's so many things that I've learned.
I'm
Gosh.
scared.
What?
You
Of my
say an
response?
example?
Well, I was trying to think of an example, but I mean, learning how you handle finances, learning how you like your apartment, learning how bad you are at driving, and just things like that,
Rude.
So-
That you already knew. Okay. You
That
did
is
it
true.
for 7
That
years.
is
You rode
true.
in a car with me. And
is
by the
true.
way, disclaimer, I am not that bad of a driver.
Okay. Well, everybody else on the road would disagree. So anyway, but yeah, learning what you like, learning what you don't like, learning where you put your time, learning all that kind of stuff. It's just enjoying it. It's like freshly new when I just learned something new about you, which is almost every day. So yeah.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah, exactly. Number 4 is I'm able to be myself, which to a lot of other people.
Sorry.
Why is that funny?
Keep going.
Okay, yeah, that's great that she thinks that's hilarious already.
It's true.
Yeah, I've got anger issues. I don't really take care of myself, just all that kind of stuff, and I don't really have to worry about impressing anybody. So that's cool. You got anything to say about that, or?
I like you for who you are. You say you have all those quote unquote issues. They're pretty minor.
Well, that's good. It's good that you think they're minor. But yeah, I can pass gas at any time I want. Almost any time I want. Right?
That's just anyone that knows you well
That's true.
understands.
That's true. Yep. All right. And number 5, like I can wear this Hawaiian shirt,
For example.
for example.
And I'll still take you in public and I'll claim you.
Yeah, exactly.
9 times out of 10.
9 times out of 10, exactly. And number 5 is our growing in faith together. That's been really cool for me. And just to see that in our relationship as well. And not only with each other, but being able to see that as the center of our relationship and our marriage. That's really gone a long ways from when we started dating, for sure.
Long ways.
Yeah, a long ways. And that's really, really sweet. And I really enjoy seeing that. So those are my top 5 things that I love about marriage within 2 years. I'm sure those might change in the next couple of years and other things. So there's a lot of big steps that we still have to take
Oh, yeah.
later in life. So they might change, but that's it. That's what I like. So yeah. You're up.
You're sure mine?
Yeah.
Okay, so like we said, we did not change these after I saw his 5, which is just hilarious how close some of them are. But mine are not in any particular order.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote them down as they came to me. So my first one, and this is kind of going from dating to marriage. What I enjoy about marriage is really pinpointing and spending intentional time together. And what I mean by that is when you're dating, you have to do that because in our instance, we didn't really live together. We both had very busy lives outside of our relationship. And so when we were together, we were together. But in marriage, when you are around each other more, it's easy to just, oh, let's watch Netflix tonight, or oh, let's just work in the same room. But we had to learn how to be intentional with spending time together. And that actually is something we've learned a lot about, even just lately. we've started doing weekly dates where at least once a week we are unplugged. We are no phones. It's just him and I talking about life or about whatever we want to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Something most of the time outside of the apartment, just making that time to spend intentionally together, and that has grown to be one of my favorite parts of my week. And I really enjoy that about our marriage and our season of life that allows us to do that right now. We've gotten a lot of intentional time together
Definitely.
this summer. Just having
little more
teacher
open,
schedule.
For you.
Yeah.
Definitely. So that's really good. It's really
Yeah.
good. And I can kind of move things around, not easily, but more easily than if I had just a regular,
Right, like a 9 to 5.
like a 9 to 5.
Yeah,
for
like
sure.
we get to
So-
go on day dates in the summer. Like, what?
Yeah, that's true.
It's the best.
We're going on one
No
tonight.
one else is out. It's just us.
Mhm.
We're going on a day date tonight.
We're going on a night date.
We're running a night date.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But day dating,
Sorry.
I never get to do that.
I
in a
know.
year.
I know.
It's fun.
We get cheese balls all the time.
Yeah, those
like
are
our
our
go-to.
guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
We love a good cheese ball. We found like the top cheese balls downtown Des Moines. So if you ever want to know, let us know because we can give you some of the
Yeah,
best.
we'll point you in the right direction.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay, number 2, having a partner to do life with and to make some of those hard, fun, difficult, whatever the decision is, together. So just like he kind of said, having a permanent adventure partner, someone to do life with, and that has kind of become like a cliche saying, but truly it's one of my favorite parts because I'm definitely an extrovert and I like to be with people, which is opposite of him.
Yeah, I just people aren't my fave. I'm just kidding.
I'm pretty sure you
Definitely.
wouldn't be sitting here doing this if
Def-
that was the case.
Well, but I'm inside my house
Yeah.
talking to a camera.
That's true.
So if there was a person in front of me, I probably wouldn't be doing this.
True. But anyways, having someone to explore through life with, and especially just those decisions that you don't want to make on your own, it's fun to bounce back and forth ideas and have just that person that's there for you,
Mm-hmm.
to help lead you, I guess,
Yeah.
through life. Number 3, I love that marriage was designed by Jesus to kind of refine and make each other better in his eyes and to make us more like Jesus. And I love that part about our marriage, how we're constantly doing that for each other in like a subtle but awesome way. And he just naturally, as we grow closer to Jesus as individuals, he brings us closer together as a couple and makes us more like him. And I really enjoy that part.
Definitely.
Number 4, when people ask us what the best part was, like that first, I don't know, month or 6 months of marriage, for us, it was definitely living together. I would say you probably agree with that.
Yeah.
We had
Definitely.
made the decision and just, it worked out for us anyways, but we would have made this decision no matter what, not to live together before we were married. And that was a really, really good decision on our part for lots of reasons. But one of those reasons being that was so exciting after our wedding to finally get to cohabitate or
get a
move
move
in,
in, and I thought
share stuff.
Yeah,
share
I thought I was
time.
gonna have a much tougher time because I had posters on my wall, and I was warned that
Lots of video game posters.
those
Literally
weren't
a
gonna
periodic table
yeah.
of video game controllers.
those weren't gonna be up, is what I was warned. We're gonna have all of my decorations. It was basically just a hostile takeover, and none of my stuff was about to make it, and so.
Is
But
that how that went?
it was pretty close. It was pretty close, actually.
It's funny how things kind of change.
If I were to decorate this place, it would look way different. The only things I have are the 2 posters right behind us.
You have one
I got
video game poster left.
1 video game poster left, Ratchet and Clank. So
Good
that was
thing
my
you love me.
childhood. Yep, good thing I love you. But it was a lot easier to actually sacrifice some of that stuff than I thought it was going to be. Especially now, you know, that I'm a minimalist and
Which you were not then, but.
No, I'm not a minimalist now either. I'm in the process of getting rid of a bunch of stuff. So, so yeah.
And a bunch of my stuff.
Yeah, and a bunch of other stuff. Yes, definitely.
Side note on that, Cole's been taking truckloads of things home to his parents' house, which I'm sure they really appreciate, to kind of become this minimalist who's getting rid of things. And we were there the other day, and he's pulling things and taking loads inside the house, and all of a sudden, I noticed a few of my things making their way in that truck.
Yeah, and I use that all the time. So she grabbed it and then got back to our place and just stuffed it on their bed again.
No,
So
I pulled it out today.
it's just gonna stay there and it's not gonna move. So that's how it goes. That's how it goes. You just gotta suck it up sometimes. So
You're doing a good job, though. I do appreciate you decluttering our place a little bit.
thanks. It feels better.
It does.
It does.
I agree.
It does.
My last one is kind of similar to one of yours as well, and that was getting to fully know and to be fully known. And so that just goes along with, like, no one knows on this earth, no one knows me better than you do, and you
Yeah.
vice versa. And that is just such a cool type of relationship and experience, that sort of like intimacy with the person, and to know someone the way that you do when you become one and get married. And it's just a really cool reflection of how, like, Jesus wants us to pursue him and pursue a relationship with him. And I really enjoy
Yeah.
both of those things.
Yeah, I think I know you better than you know yourself.
I do think that a lot of times, yeah.
Because there's a lot of times where I'm like, I either give you advice based on how I know you will react, or how I know what's best for you, I guess. And it'll usually work out.
That's so true.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. That's happened like probably 4 times this week.
Yeah.
It's Tuesday.
It's been a rough week. No, it's been good.
It has been.
It's been good.
Yeah. So
Cool.
that's my 5. I mean, like I said, there's many more.
Mm-hmm.
There's also challenges, but that was not our focus today. We'll leave that.
Yeah, we wanted to celebrate. It's been 2 years.
2 years. Whoop.
What? So.
Yeah. Going forward, let's talk about
Oh, yeah.
the next few weeks. So, like Cole said, we leave for our big New Zealand trip, which will be, we're going to Louisiana to visit my brother tomorrow. And then we're coming back for like less than 24 hours, and we'll leave for New Zealand for 3 weeks, a little over 3 weeks, which we are so pumped for. We cannot wait to share all of our experiences with you guys. But that being said, we're going to hold off on creating another podcast until we get back.
Yeah.
For
we won't
obvious
have
reasons.
Yeah, we won't have the setup, and we won't be able to bring our mics with us down there. And we're gonna just be on the go camping, and we just have no idea what's gonna happen.
Nope.
So we'll be very excited though to share our experience with you when we get back, and all that kind of stuff. But just so you know, just rewatch some of the old episodes, listen to them, just get them in your brain, and look forward to us being back in
mid-August.
Yeah,
Honestly, the third week of
mid-August.
August will probably be the next time. Third
Yeah.
week of August.
So it's gonna be, I don't know. I'll probably be off social media. I'm planning to be.
I'll probably be sharing a sprinkle of our
Yeah,
adventure.
she'll be sharing some stuff, but I'm going to keep most of it on my camera.
Edit.
Yeah, I'm gonna edit when I get back, so I don't spend a lot of time there missing out on some photos and stuff I could be taking instead. But yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we wanted to celebrate the happy anniversary.
You too, babe.
Thanks. So 2 years. It's cool.
It is
So
cool.
that's
We recommend marriage.
yeah, we do. We do. We'd been dating for like
If you're called to it, of course.
7 years before we got married. So
Yeah, so this is probably almost 10 years that we've been like
yeah.
dating or
Yeah, been in a relationship.
in a
quote, unquote.
relationship. Yeah. We were
But
15.
Yeah, marriage is like so much better than just dating.
Oh, yeah.
In our
Definitely.
opinion, for sure.
And it should be. I mean, you are now
Right.
legally bonded and as one. And that's a pretty cool thing.
Definitely.
It's been pretty cool.
For sure. So thank you guys so much for listening. If you do enjoy this and you're pumped about getting married, let us know. If you have any questions, also let us know. All our social media links will be either in the description or just in the description, I guess. Wherever you're listening, iTunes, YouTube, it'll be down there. Ask us anything you want, or you can email us at startingyourlifenow@gmail.com. And we'll answer a couple questions for you. Ask us anything you want. Marriage, finance, about our trip coming up, business, all that kind of stuff. So if you like this podcast and it gave you some value, it'd be great if you leave a like, put a comment, let others know that this has been helpful for you. It helps us to know that what we're doing has been helping people out. So if you have any other topics too that you guys want to hear us talk about, let us know and we can definitely hit those up too. So
All right.
alrighty.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap. Thanks again. We will see you guys middle of August.
Woo.
Yeah. Well, if it's going to
Wish
be
us
rough.
luck. We are literally renting a van and living in it the whole time while we're there. Just driving, deciding where we're staying that day.
Yeah.
We
are flying by the seat of our pants. So wish us
We're
luck.
going to love it.
And yeah.
All right.
All right. See you guys later.
Have a good week.